Hey guys, Brooke with Cali Quail Keepers, and I'm going to show you today just putting eggs into lockdown. These are my celadons and some of my mixed eggs that I'm going to be putting into my little giant here for lockdown, and I'm just going to show you guys the process of what I use and the materials for my lockdown. So my temperature is right on there. Got everything set. So I'm just going to take the lid off here. So here you have your channels and your little giant, and what we're going to do first is fill with warm water all the channels evenly. So you want to have them pretty full there, okay? So next we got these little sponge pieces, and you just can, I went to the Dollar General and just cut up these sponge pieces and kind of lay them in the channels here kind of evenly, and this is going to create more surface area, and it's going to help with the humidity and everything. So there you got your sponges cut up and laid down in your channels. And so next I'm just going to put this guy on top here, and then next what I've been using is this, it's like animal, like a wee pad or something, but it has texture and stuff. So that's going to help with splay leg and such like that. And so I put that down, but you can also use just regular blue shop towels. And I also, in the past, have always used little drawer liners, and those you can pick up at your dollar store as well. They're pretty cheap, like a couple bucks or whatever. Okay, so there you go. So now I'm going to set all the eggs into the incubator, and you want to set them, see how the eggs are set here in the turner. So you're going to want to set your eggs in the incubator in the same spot, because it's going to be, more accustomed to that environment. So I think that's a pretty good practice, just to put the eggs in the same kind of spots where they were in the turner. So I'm going to go ahead and do that, and you can lay them in there for lockdown, just on their sides. Don't worry about it too much. These guys have already been candled, so I'm just going to start putting them in. Okay guys, I got all the eggs in there now, and what I'm gonna do is I'm gonna put this sponge that's been soaked with warm water. I'm gonna go ahead and put it in the corner here. Make sure not to touch your eggs with any moisture. That again is gonna help you raise your humidity and the surface area of your humidity in your incubator. So keep that off to the side. And then I'll just stick, like, honestly guys, these are so cheap and they're on Amazon. Little hygrometer, they work really well. So I'm gonna stick that guy in there, and then here's a cheap little refrigerator thermometer, and I'm not kidding, that works well too. So I'm putting those two in there. I'm gonna go ahead and shut it up here, put the lid on. Okay, so it's all set there now, and so what we want is our heat, again, to be at 99.5 to 100.5 degrees, okay? So I just put the lid on, so it's got to take a little bit to warm it up again in there. But with putting all that water in there, and we're in lockdown now, and so we're going to bump that humidity up to 65 to, well, I would start off with 65% humidity, because once those chicks hatch, the moisture from the eggs and stuff is going to bump up that humidity again. So if your incubator's right, and you have it calibrated correctly and know how it runs, then once your chicks hatch and stuff, then there's going to be more than enough humidity in there for the rest of the chicks to hatch for the rest of the few days. So, and then I got these little holes in the top here. I chucked the little, like, plugs that came with them. So I'm just going to put in some blue shop towel, plug it up here. No shame in my game. Just letting you guys know how I do it. So they're in lockdown now. It's day 15, and hopefully by day 17, most of them will be hatching out, and I will give you guys an update. Thanks for watching.